Can I land this up here? Oh my God! What the fuck? What in the fuck? Look at that with the fucking hyper armor. Oh my fucking God! We get the double blood tax there. What more? You want more blood tax, Scorpius? Huh? That jump attack. Fuck. I would like to parry this guy now. And I will! Yay! Look at me. Finishing him off. All right, that guy had no fucking chance. Can I do one of these? Oh, man. God damn it, man. You chugged the wrong one. You chugged the wrong one. I stayed with it. Look at that double fuck! Look at the double fuck! God damn it, man! Oh, ho, ho, ho. Oh my Jesus fucking Christ! Oh, fuck me, Grandma! Oh, oh. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, just go up and get blendered, I guess. God damn it, yes! God damn it, yes! God damn it, yes! That was some premier go fuck yourself right there. Premium. We all got scooped up. All three of us got scooped. Boop, boop. Oh my God. Fucking vigor, guys. Lordy Lucy. Oh. All right, that should be on now. Now we should be on. Sometimes my computer remembers that I like the one microphone, and sometimes it doesn't. But now I'm here. I'm starting to back myself into a corner, streaming wise. This of like it's nice having a schedule and being like, I'm gonna play certain games on certain nights, but there's just too many nights recently where it's just like, man, I do not feel like playing the game that I said I was gonna play last night. I'm definitely done with we're definitely after this round, if we make it that far, we're definitely done with the on variety. Not because people are picking bad games, but mostly because I feel a sense of obligation to play the games that people pick. Like right now, I'm not too sure if I'm interested in continuing with BioShock. It was fun, but the last couple times it really hasn't been. And then ultimately, in the grand scheme, I'm not sure what the fuck I need to do. Like I feel like I'm coming very close to a point where I might be done. I might be done streaming for a while. There's just been too many moments recently where, or too many days where it's just like I don't feel like fucking streaming. But the thing is I don't know what else I would do. See, the stream is like, we're not even 10 minutes into this shit. And I'm already being a fucking sad sack. All right. I'm just not 100%. I'm not sure how to get that spark back. Like, I don't want to quit. At the same time, I feel like I'm forcing myself to stream more nights than not. And that's not a good recipe for, I don't know, anything good. Look at this person. Literally fucking 600 milliseconds of ping. Fucking absurd. Oh my god. This is a fucking slaughter right here. At the end of it, though, I don't know what makes me the happiest. I don't know, man. Like, I genuinely think that with among the options that are most likely, flipping on a fucking stream and playing the games is probably the thing that would make me the happiest. At the same time, I don't know. At the same time, I'm forcing it I'm forcing it. In the same way that, like, going downstairs and riding a fucking bike is the thing that would make me the healthiest. But I have to force myself to do it. It's the same. It's the same. It's the same way with streaming right now. Like discipline? No, that's not it. I mean, sounds like my motivation levels. God damn it. I'm gonna get myself into a hole here if I'm not careful. Where's this other fucker go? Where'd this other fucking guy go? I said fucking what? We didn't have to finish it that way. I could have gotten some cool parries, but whatever. I don't make any, I don't know. I don't try to hide the fact that fucking depression is a major factor of what's going on over here. And so I think I'm in one of those funks where it's just like none of the things that I enjoy doing are enjoyable. Now, when it comes to the stream, part of that is the games. Yeah, exactly, Johnny. What else am I gonna do? Part of it is the games. Like Elden Ring is, I'm over it. I think I'm over. Like I'm definitely over Elden Ring right now. Um, the variety games are not doing it for me, or at least the last couple. It's crazy. Like I had a real good time, whatever month it was, where I just took the entire month and played variety. I had a good time that month, but for whatever reason, the games that I've played so far, is it just Rayman and BioShock? Um, um, all right, what do we got against fucking? Mia, how you doing? To Baltic? Wrecked. Wrecked and Shreked, and what are you gonna do? Do I need to? What do I need to do to get my homeboy? My homeboy. One more for Zelda. shit. It's like I'm over here just pondering the BioShock. I'm just like, I don't think I'm interested in playing anymore. It seems like a chore. Like it's one of those things where it's like once I get the game started and start playing, it's not bad. But just like the thought of playing, just like exercise. You know, once I'm on the bike and I'm pedaling, I'm like, this isn't that bad. You just like streaming. Yeah, as soon as you hit the go live, it wasn't like that for me for a really long time, Sweet. That's only been recently for me where it's just like, you know, it gets to be like 7 o'clock, and I'm supposed to start streaming at 8, and I'm like, man, I don't fucking know if I want to do this tonight. But I feel like for me, the not feeling like streaming, it's like one part of it is game, one part of it is if I don't start early enough, I can't go long enough. Say what? For right now, I feel like there's a double-edged sword of schedule. Like I've been on a really like outside of the days that I'm missing when I shouldn't be. Yeah. Like well part of it is yeah, I feel compelled to start somewhere in the vicinity of 8 as if I can't start sooner or start later. I see what you're saying. If I don't start by 8, then I can't get in a good enough stream in the. See, for me though, like if I start at 10, I can go until 2 a.m. For me, like I got that flexibility in my schedule. I probably shouldn't have that much flexibility. It's probably not good for my I don't know. Supposedly it's not good health-wise to have that much flexibility. All right, one of these home slices died back here. Yeah, I don't feel that kind of pressure. Like especially when it comes to for me like I don't know, I feel like I can get a decent stream in as long as it's like 2 hours. I feel like as long as I can stream for 2 hours, there's a point to streaming. Like if I sit back and think about it rationally, as long as I can stream for 2 hours, it's probably worth it. And there's not a whole lot of reasonable starting times that wouldn't allow me to stream for 2 hours. DeBaltic, I have every fucking tool that you can imagine, I think. Like, unless it's just like a super niche, you hardly ever need it kind of tool, I have it. Even those, like this back, I have not ever once used blind spot. 3 hours should be a minimum. That's reasonable, I guess. The thing is I've had some stream sweep where I've started on time, and then before 2 hours are up, I'm like, man, I'm over it. Although, you know, you are right that it does seem like I'm copping out or whatever. That's one of the reasons to Baltic why I set up my inventory the way that I set it up is like all of the things that I think I need that are tools are basically in these top 3 rows. I've got Carian, I've got Holy Ground, I've got Regen, Raptors, fucking Delete Dagger, all 3 kinds of fucking bows. This guy's not necessarily a need to have kind of thing. Neither one of these guys are. I got my anti-shield. I've got my my seal for casting Bestial Vitality or Flame Cleanse Me if I need it. This guy used to be in that row, the go fucking ape mode and bully motherfuckers. I need to be using that more. I've been going to this bow a lot more to bully range players. I need to be going to this a lot more too. Although maybe that means I can't consider myself a proper goddamn lore invader. I don't think I've ever. Well, you know, I as soon as I was about to say that, I got to change my mind. There's this streamer I've mentioned him before, Spamfish. He's seems like he might be turning a page on his struggles with mental health and inability to get back into streaming. But I have noticed in the past that there are times where he just up and quits. And I'm like, man, why do you got to do that? Why do you got to just up and quit? Although I get it. The bow work has been nice. Would I bust out the bow against the fucking weirdos? Okay. So we got this guy over here. Okay. Just don't trip and fall. I thought I saw somebody out here for a second. This seems a little bit off, but okay. If I guess it is nice, sweet. If I do too much of that, though, then I don't know. I feel like I lose a little bit of credibility is the wrong word, but you know, I justify my twink and my, the rune levels that I play at by, I'm a theme invader. I'm a theme invader. And literally, as soon as I bring out one of those tools, as soon as I bring out any one of these tools, I'm no longer a theme invader. I guess I'll allow myself a ballista. Ballista can still be on theme. I don't hardly ever use this guy. But as soon as I bring out a bone bow or a pata or an offhand axe or I'm no longer a theme build. I'm just a run-of-the-mill fucking invader who's using the same tools as all the other invaders. Although, to be fair, I don't see a whole lot of other invaders using bone bow. I don't know if that's too cheeky or cheesy or... Bombo, 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 bombo. Bombo's not hard. Is somebody gonna sample that? Bombo. Sorry, the Baltic said streaming would be hard in general. There are challenges to it that you don't expect, you don't anticipate until you do it. And then it turns out that a lot of those challenges, like once you've done it for a while, it's like, that's not hard. Oh, fuck me. All right. Can I get... Fuck. Can you guys stop being so goddamn aggro? That was not the right move for that. God damn, man. God damn it, man. Fuck you. Fuck you. Oh, now we get... Ontavious Quant. Is that a Key and Peele? Oh, look at me, I'm fat rolling. I don't have any. Okay. He's Dontavious Quant. I lost track of this guy. Where'd he go? There he is. I'm not going to try to parry you. fuck. That crouch R1 on wake up is definitely strong. I gotta fix my blurriness. Everything's so blurry. Gopher's cam is broke. Must have restarted his PC. This stream is such a joke. I wonder what you're doing. I fucked you in the butt. I gave my students one final scolding on their lack of getting homework done in a reasonable time. I'm done with it. I'm done with it. It's up to them from here on out. They have to decide for themselves. I don't know why I put myself through this every fucking semester. Well, you're right that they're adults, but I also worry that either they're not hearing me or I'm not explaining myself well. It is also the case that sometimes I'm saying these things at the beginning of class when some of them haven't logged into the Zoom call yet, which, is its own fucking issue. It's like, holy shit, kids, fucking A, be on time. I don't understand why it's so hard for fucking Zoomers to be on time. Someone explain that one to me. It's a fucking Zoom call. How can you consistently not be on time for a fucking Zoom call? It's one thing. It's still a fucking issue when they're fucking late for in-person class. But how the fuck can you be late for a Zoom call? Now, sometimes QC, it's the people who are late are always late by the same amount. In person. It's the same students who are always late. They're always late by approximately the same amount. They're just not good at. I think it might just be a generational thing. It's definitely gotten a lot worse in the last 2 or 3 years. It's just not, I don't know. They just haven't. Where the fuck am I? But seriously, where the fuck am I? Oh, god damn it. I gotta go this way. Okay. They never faced consequences? I'm not sure that that's it. Maybe it is. It's just not something that's, different generations have different things that they find to be important. They have different, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't fucking know. And I think punctuality is just one of those things that yeah, they're not prioritizing that. And they don't expect it of other people, I guess, either. Maybe. And I mean, it's not like people from my generation are never late either. I got one of my closer friends, or at least he was up until like, I don't know. Anyways, I haven't talked to him in a few years. I don't think we're on bad terms. It's just we're not on terms. Anyway, like everybody else who's ever been my friend. He was always late. He was never ever on time. If you were making plans with Jim, you knew that he was going to be fucking late. I hope that they're in here. I hope I didn't waste my shits. You chose poorly. This guy's not doing a fucking thing again. Ooh, shit, man. That's all right. Now, I say this like I didn't fucking start my stream like 15 minutes late tonight and however late last night. I didn't start at all last night. To be fair. Fuck y'all. I don't owe you guys shit. I feel like I'm the most punctual person that I know. No joke. When it comes to like when I'm meeting my folks, I'm always the first one there. Yeah, I'm always the first one there. Now, part of it is that I have a longer way to drive. And if I want to make sure I'm on time, I have to aim to be very early. Like, I'm usually driving for like 40 minutes, whereas when I'm meeting my folks, they're driving for 5 minutes. Or when I'm going over to my brother's house, I'm driving for 45 minutes, and no, everybody else is driving 5 minutes max. You're only as strong as your weakest link. I can't remember the last time I was late for class. There have been times where I've started class late because shit was fucked, but I was there. It's just that, like, the first 17 fucking printers I went to are all broken. And so it took me 45 fucking minutes to print my shit off instead of 5. But I was there. Now that you say that, Sweet, I was just texting my dad and my brother Happy Father's Day yesterday, and then I ran across like, oh, guys, I'm going to be late because of traffic. Yeah. I'll text people if I think I'm going to be more than 1 minute late. Sometimes I text motherfuckers, be like, I think I might be a little bit late, and then I end up being on time or early. I thought I was going to be late. That's, I guess, here. This is an idea that I kind of, I don't know, came across or thought of. I'm sure I'm not the only person that's thought of this, but in teaching some statistics where And it's probably something that was implanted in me when I was learning about operations management. You know, the idea that you know, statistically, like your commute is going to take you a certain amount of time, and it's going to be different every day depending on traffic and lights and I don't know, fucking road conditions. Um, that was hot. That was hot. And so the time it takes you from walking out your door at home to walking in the door at work or wherever you're going, it's going to be a little bit different every day. I suspect if you plot it, it's going to follow what's called a normal distribution, a bell curve. There'll be a bell curve for how long it takes you. And it turns out that if you want to be, if you want to be, if you want to be walking through the door on time or early, you're going to end up being early like 95% of the time. And you have to aim to be early. You have to aim to be, probably between 5 and 10 minutes early if you want to be on time 95% of the time. You can't guarantee that you're going to be on time 100% of the time because then you have to leave very, very early and you're going to be, I guess you could be on time, but you'd be like an hour early almost every time. And so if you want to be reasonable, if you want to be on time a reasonable amount of time, 90% of the time or 95% of the time or even 99% of the time, you you have to aim the time that you say I'm going to be there by is got to be probably 5 or 10 minutes early. And I think that's one of the reasons why that saying, 15 minutes early is on time and on time is late, because if you're aiming to be 15 minutes early most of the time, whether you're driving or walking across campus, whatever, if you aim to be 15 minutes early, you're going to be on time almost all the time. Whereas if you're always aiming to be on time, this is the statistics. If you're always planning it out so that you're just being on time, you're going to be late half the time. That's just statistics. That's how statistics works. If you're going to say like, all right, this is how long it takes me to get there on average, that's how long I'm going to allow myself to get there, you're going to be late half the time. Now, sometimes that saying gets abused where, supervisors will be like, hey, man, if you're not 15 minutes early, then I'm going to count you as being late, which is bullshit. Like a lot of sayings, they get abused or misused for the wrong reasons, for bad purposes. My game just crashed. I'm over here fucking trying to open up the goddamn Steam um overlay when the game's already crashed. Oh shit. Um that's not the one I want. That's the one I want. Gonna take a minute for the game to start, maybe. wonder how long it's going to be before there's a shift in, like, I feel like employer employee relations is hitting an all-time low, in the sense that employees are starting to figure out that, like, I don't know. I feel like there's a shift in the power structure. Maybe, I don't know. Actually, who am I kidding? No, it's not, because there's too many employees that have, like, inappropriate ideas about, when they should be showing up and shit like that. It does seem like people are starting to have a significantly different perspective about their jobs and how important their jobs are. And there's a lot more people that are willing to just say, fuck you. Fuck you, I'm going to do the bare minimum to not get fired. Which, I guess, if we're being honest, why fucking not? I feel like a lot of the goodwill that employers have had in the, generationally is kind of slipping away, and people aren't just working just because. I guess that's what I'm getting at, QC. Like, so what? Oh, you're saying, yeah. Yeah, exactly. And truthfully, that, I mean, if we're being honest, because, because of computers and internets and AI and things like that, like, all of these great things are coming by that are supposedly supposed to make everybody's lives easier, but it's not. Everybody's still working as hard as they were, 30 years ago. And it's like, wait a minute. When are we going down to 4-day a week work weeks or 30-hour weeks? Supposedly all this, we have all these tools that increase our productivity, but we're not seeing any of the fruits of that. And there's going to be a reckoning. There's going to be a motherfucking reckoning. Now, at the same time, I think there are also a lot of people who are getting a paycheck who are putting in less than the minimum effort required. Especially when it comes to, like, retail or fast or, foods, service, where it's like, I got Taco Bell tonight, and it's just like, man, why can't you motherfuckers make a goddamn taco right? How fucking hard is it, man? Why you got to be so stingy with the fucking toppings? Maybe it's the fucking owners that are telling them to be stingy with the toppings. I don't fucking know. What the fuck, man? Okay. You're a fucking dead wizard, Harry. Thumb, index, and middle. I was always one that I wanted to be always be the best person at my job. Not because I wanted to be a good employee, just because I'm competitive like that. Like when I worked at Starbucks, it's just like I wanted to make good drinks because I wanted to be the best fucking drink maker. Or I wanted to run a fast shift because I wanted to be, you know, the most efficient shift runner. Or when I was closing, I wanted to always have the fastest close. So I was never doing it to try to be a good employee. I was just doing it because I wanted to be the best. I'm fucking competitive like that. And I think the people that I worked, I don't know, that's not true. There was a time when the people I worked with fucking hated my guts. And I had a talking to. I had a serious talking to. Gopher, everybody's scared of you. On account of you being such an asshole. Maybe you should fucking tone it down. Or we're gonna have to cut your hours. That was more on account of like some people weren't fucking pulling their weight in certain departments. But I fucking shaped up. I heard the message. The Rizzler. Look at me. I like memes. Oh, man. Look at this fucking gopher fella getting all kinds of try hard against these noobs with his fucking curved greatsword offhand dagger set up. What a pussy. Why don't you go fucking fight some good players who know how to play? Yeah, it's not fun for me. I'd rather fucking pound the shit out of noobs. I'd rather go deathless against... Yeah. It's crazy, though, man. You switch over to vanilla, and it's the complete opposite. It'd be nice if there was one place where I could go and just get, you know, get some easy ones, get some hard ones, get some in-between ones. I don't know. Like, sometimes I feel like the in-between ones don't even exist in this game. Not even sure what that looks like. Not even sure. I don't remember what that looked like in Dark Souls 3. At the end of the day, when you've got the numbers mismatch, if it's going to be somewhat fair, then each one of those players individually has to be significantly worse than I am. And so either they're going to fucking dogpile me, or, I'm going to take one of them out. In which case, when it comes time to take the other one out, it's going to be a piece of cake. Right? And it's going to be that way no matter what rune level you go to, or how good the other players are. Now, I think where I'm maybe flexing a little bit too hard here is that I'm virtually unfucking killable to most 2- and 3-player groups on account of whatever, a few things. See, like that right there. These two players don't play well enough together. Or they're not knowledgeable enough about when I'm vulnerable and when I'm not. Should I go? Damn. Damn! That's just rude. That's just rude, Gopher P. Sorry. That player was not aggressive enough. I'm gonna fucking scream bloody murder at him a week from now when I invade them again at the higher level, and they are too aggressive. That's just how I do. All right, it's time for a commercial break. Enjoy the messages and the clips. I'll be back. Fucking burrito! Get burritoed with the Kari and retaliation and the repost. And go fuck yourself. You can also go fuck yourself, Poogie. Oh, shiznits. Shiznits. Get juggled. Nice. Can I do this? I get a better spawn for this guy. Supplies! Fuck. all the shit. Holy fuck. Holy fuck, these cocky bitches with their fucking low-level status buildups and power stance fucking spears and bullshit can go fuck themselves. Can go fuck themselves right in their own fucking face. Jesus Christ, guys. I mean, this is what I was saying the other day. Oh man, they should play the game carefully all the time. Oh, damn. It's a slaughter. It's a goddamn slaughter, and the host just fell to his death anyways. Oh, this person's gonna be a dick. Oh, a dick with 600 goddamn health. Fucking level vigor, dude. Jesus Christ. It is so weird. A lot of people will say typical blue after that encounter. But that's not my experience. My experience, that's the atypical blue in Elden Ring. That was the typical blue in Dark Souls 3 for sure. Oh, and as I was away, and there it is, there, that clip just showed it. Oops, Why
shit.
is everybody so... God damn it. Is it gonna fucking run ads again? God damn it, man. I might accidentally have triggered another ad break. I pushed the break button. Anyways, I guess the it's probably the case that the main discrepancy between seamless invasions and vanilla invasions is blues. Seamless invasions are too fucking easy on account of no blues, and vanilla invasions are too fucking hard on account of too many blues. I really should make a goddamn, I say should, which means I probably almost certainly won't, make a fucking YouTube video about the summoning mechanics and the adjustments that could or should be made to balance some of that shit out in the next Souls game with invasions, as far as updating the invasion timer system and when blues come in and who gets a goddamn co-invader and all sorts of shit like that. I wonder if invasions would work well in in games that weren't like RPGs. I know a lot of people in our little fucking whatever you want to call it would get majorly bent out of shape if like All right, now this pair of players kind of looks like they know what they're doing. I can't tell what fucking... I can't tell what Dragon Halberd man looks what he's trying to get done, but he looks like he has a clue. Fuck. Yeah, see, this guy has an idea. He thinks. God damn it, why can't I finish this fucking guy off with my laser beams, man? I want him to feel the wrath of the laser beam. Shit. Oh, you like swords that shoot laser beams, do ya? How you like my sword that shoots laser beams? Eat a penis. Nice, a hacking duo. Neither one of these guys has any indication on their Steam profile for how much time they've spent gaming. But back on April the 16th, one of them got accused of being in a hacking duo and has a Jester Award. To answer your question, QC, I don't think I have not seen the clips break since they've been back on. It does seem like the randomness is not so random. It seems to be, you know, I keep seeing the same clips shown over and over and over again, but at this point I'm not worried about it. It does seem to have a little bit of a bias towards more recent clips too, I think. Possibly. We got Rivers of Bobo. Where are you going, buddy? What are you trying to accomplish here, Lord Fuck Nuts? Look at you, all impressive with your fucking paired Rivers of Bloods in Liurnia. I'm a strong player. I'm a strong player with true skills and knowledge. I'm gonna show my friend how good I am at the game. Unable to be summoned. Rude. Ha! Get bouldered. Get bouldered, Mr. Giggle Fister. All the R1s. I'm just spamming R1 here. I feel like I lost my niche from Dark Souls 3. Where it's like, in Dark Souls 3, I was just like, you know, straight up fucking rustic fundamentals, spacing, whiff punish, that kind of gamer. But then my niche doesn't exist. That niche is like non-existent in Elden Ring, I think. And so any kind of invasion that's like truly challenging, I just get fucking rolled because I'm not good. And then the ones that I end up winning are just like, oh, good job spamming R1 or throwing fucking heavy damage pots at a motherfucker who wasn't even looking. Ha! Okay. Stop spamming R1, Stoopy 2. Gonna reset my goddamn... You are also gonna have to learn not to just keep pressing your fucking your attack button. Because I'm gonna parry you out of fucking stagger. Eventually, I think. Are you just not locked on? What the fuck? Is this person not locked on purpose? I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that person was not locked on just because they forgot how to lock on. But it was kind of effective. It was an effective strategy for not getting parried. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna be so glad when we get past the part of the semester that's so conceptual. Calculus starts off really hard because there's a lot of ideas at the beginning that are very, I don't know, very challenging to explain. Which oftentimes causes people to explain it poorly for the sake of, you know, getting students to answer the questions correctly. But if you want to, you know, if you want students to have the right idea about what things are, then it's really fucking hard. What are we doing? Are we dancing around trying to get me to... Oh, look at you. See, when you knock him off, you gotta stab him in the dick. That's how you do that. You knock him off and then you stab him in the dick. You don't keep running around trying to fucking swipe at him. Although I suppose that is an option. On top of the fact that there are some topics in a traditional calculus class that are not at all necessary, but for some reason motherfuckers just think that they need to keep teaching them. Like today, for those of you who've ever taken a calculus class, we were talking about the epsilon delta definition of a limit, which for there's not a single fucking scenario where a traditional calculus student needs to do anything with that. I don't have a problem presenting it. It's not necessary. I don't think it's a bad idea to make people aware of it. But at the same time, it's like, we got to be comfortable. I feel like in education and math in particular, I don't know how it goes in other classes. I feel like we got to be a little bit more comfortable, like, okay, here we go. We gotta start feeling a little bit. Eat shit. Eat shit! Feels good. It feels real good. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just terrified of what's gonna happen when all the fucking noobs figure out about the bone bow. Now, they're not gonna figure it out on account of go for P. But I do wonder about what devilishly fucking terrible things I'm unleashing on other invaders by spamming bone bow at players. So yeah, it's just like we got to be more comfortable presenting ideas without expecting students to do anything with them. I know that sounds stupid. Well, I think one of the things that is setting education behind is this idea that every single concept that's presented is something that needs to be tested. At least that's what it seems like on the math side. Again, I don't know how it goes in other classes. Um okay, we're back over here. Uh what's going on here? What the fuck is going on there? Maybe? But Earl hasn't given up. This is fucking fun. Ha ha! Go fuck yourself. Doo 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 doo. What was I talking about? Oh, math and how we need to be more comfortable presenting ideas that aren't going to be tested. It, the one of the challenges there is eventually we do have to assign a grade, and so we have to set some reasonable standards for how we're going to grade students. Also, how do you communicate to students like, hey, we're going to talk about some ideas today, and you're not necessarily going to be responsible for being tested over these ideas, but we got to talk about ideas. Like, how do you do that and at the end get them to pay attention at the same time? Maybe you don't. Maybe that's not necessarily something we need to aspire to. You're like, hey, if you're I don't know. If you're someone who's genuinely interested in interesting things, fucking pay attention. If you're just here for a fucking grade, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. Say what now? This is like, we're like early game here, I think. This is like first step cave. I think that that you're right for most students. I don't know that every student is there just for a grade. It could be that every one of my students is. I don't need a buff. We'll heal though. I will get a cheap parry against a scrub. Or maybe not. Gonna play with my food a little bit. I gotta play with my food a little bit, guys. Look at that goddamn phantom range. I'm gonna go ahead and debleed. You know about the follow-up? Come on, V. I wish that it could be a little bit of. I don't have a problem with high school students being interested in academic subjects. At the same time, I feel like I don't know. I feel like you're deluding yourself if you feel like there are more people interested in academics in high school than there are in college. Maybe I'm the one that's deluding myself. Now maybe you're saying that like it's more the job of the high school teacher to get their students interested. And see, that's I guess that's not where I guess that's not where, yeah, see, I'm coming from a point of my college students should theoretically, at the calculus level, students who are taking calculus are typically in they're typically in the, I guess, the kinds of majors or programs where I feel like students should just be naturally inclined to think knowledge is interesting. And so yeah, I'm not trying to say that it's my job to present interesting topics to students or to make my students think that the topics that I'm presenting are interesting. What I'm saying is I feel like students should be at least somewhat interested in the things that they're studying. And especially in a math class, enjoy the moments more where the teacher's just saying, "Hey guys, we're just going to talk about some interesting ideas here." I feel like they should be enjoying those moments more. What if I told you that you could come to class and none of the things that we were going to talk about today are things that you have to worry about being tested over or doing problems, and all you had to do is just like enjoy the fact that we're talking about interesting shit? Now, to be fair, epsilon fucking delta definition of a limit is not one of those topics. I think one of the things that got me interested in math, up to a certain, I was a math student before I was genuinely interested in math. And the thing that got me interested in math as a subject and not just as a possible vocation was when I started to learn that all of the rules and ideas, they're not just things that the teachers or the textbook companies or the mathematicians from 200 years ago, this isn't just shit that people made up so that your math class is hard. There's like justification for it. How am I not doing more damage to you? And so, you know, when it comes to this epsilon delta definition, that is one place where it's like, hey, a lot of the ideas that we've been talking about limits are kind of bullshitty, and it's reasonable that you're confused because they're not pinned down, but we can totally pin down this idea, and this is how we do it. And I feel like that could potentially be interesting to people. No doubt physics and chemistry is way more interesting. I guess maybe I'm just, you know, using my own personal experience of, you know, the moments in my math classes that I thought were the most interesting ultimately ended up being things that I didn't have to, I don't know, I didn't have to regurgitate. I could just be comfortable, like, not understanding 100% because I knew that I wasn't going to be taking a test over it. I can just kind of appreciate the idea. Now, where is this? Math is still necessary. See, that's how people treat it. But it's its own, you know, beautiful subject with genuinely interesting ideas and history and the parts of it that are taught to students are like the necessary evil. The all right, this is some boring shit that we have to get through so that, you know, your physics teacher can teach you the fun shit. What's up, William? Does zero have a function in calculus different from an arithmetic? I don't know. That's a hard question to answer. In arithmetic, I guess the role of zero in arithmetic is that it's a special number that when you add it to any other number, it doesn't change that other number. Right? That's the role that zero plays in arithmetic. Or when you multiply any number by zero, you just get zero. Right? Is there any other interesting features that zero has in that regard? I guess to the extent that some people will tell you that calculus is the study of change. I think that's a bit of a reductive assessment, but yeah, you can't divide by zero. And even in calculus, you still can't divide by zero, despite what you may have heard. But what I was going to say is, you know, in the context of calculus, when we do study change, we're studying it, I guess the context in which we're studying it is we're looking at how one thing changes, one quantity changes, you know, you have one quantity that's kind of dependent on another, and when the other one changes, with the dependent quantity, or sorry, when the independent quantity changes, the dependent quantity changes, and you're trying to say, all right, what happens when, if I let the independent quantity change by just a little bit, how does the dependent quantity change? And this idea of just a little bit is like, we're thinking about some number that's almost zero, but not quite zero. And in that regard, you know, zeros kind of play in the role of a change in something, as opposed to the quantity in this context describe an integral. No, I'm talking about a derivative. An integral is something different, where, you know, you're trying to add up a bunch of things that are not quite zero. You're adding up a bunch of zeros, but they're not quite zeros. They're not exactly zero. And so there's, I guess, to the extent that zeros kind of playing a role in calculus, it's like we got a bunch of things that, I guess, when Newton was coming up with his ideas, and when Gottfried Leibniz was coming up with his ideas, those are the two guys that are said to have invented calculus. They were looking at things that are not quite zero. They're not zero. They're not necessarily like bigger than zero. It's just like they're not quite zero. Have I ever studied fractal math? I'll say yes. Yes. I've studied fractals in 2 or 3 different contexts. It's not measurably higher than 0, but at the same time, not 0. I guess that is, I guess that what I just said, not measurably distinct from 0, but at the same time, not 0. Is fractals the same as the geometry of scale? No, I don't even know what geometry of scale means. There are some fractals that are, I guess one of the common understandings that people have of fractals, or what they think fractals are, or the way that fractals have been presented to them, is that there's some, they call it self-similarity. So you got this thing, this geometric object, that looks a certain way, and when you zoom in, there's another copy of it at a smaller scale. So that might be what you're talking about. Now I get to fight you 1v1. And you're not going to be quite as helpless as your friend. Fuck! Fuck! So yeah, this idea of self-similarity, like I said, that's presented as a you know, a feature of fractals, but it's not necessarily a feature that all fractals have. I think the best definition that I've heard is that a fractal is some sort of object that could be described as geometric that has a non-integer dimension. You know, where a point is 0 dimension, and a line or a curve has dimension 1, and a surface has dimension 2, and a solid object is a 3-dimensional thing. A fractal is something that has some sort of non-integer dimension 1.5. And then investigating what the fuck that even means. What does it mean to have dimension 1.5? Well, it's somewhere in between a curve and a surface. Most of the fractals that people are familiar with are things that are curve-like, but somehow end up having a higher dimension than 1, but not dimension 2. So they're, like I said, like the Mandelbrot set is a geometric object that has dimension between 1 and 2. I don't know exactly what its dimension would be. I don't know enough about this area to figure out where the fuck I'm supposed to go to get done. I did it a minute ago. At one point in time, I thought I wanted to... I thought I wanted to study some things that are kind of adjacent to fractals. Oh, hello. Oh, I don't want to get bled out here. Gopher, you gotta shit or get off the pot, man. Jesus Christ. Fucking Walter White here. I don't know what I was gonna say. He's putting up a little bit of a fight. He's got his bleedy fucking curved swords that are carrying him. Do I really need this? Would I rather have something else on? We built her a labyrinth with chairs while she had her back turned and to find out if she was going to find the exit. That sounds mean. I'm not saying I didn't do something similar, tormenting my fucking teachers. I had a phase in like 8th and 9th grade where I was kind of being a rebel. I was always like the obedient student. And then I decided I was going to be a little bit of a rebel. But since I established myself as a good student, I kind of got away with it. Did she kind of play along with it? Was it kind of like you guys were just, you weren't necessarily laughing at her, but you were laughing with her and she was laughing along with you? Or were you genuinely tormenting her? Okay. Okie dokie. Orion. What do I want to do here? We got... Someone also started her... Now that's rude. This is how old I am. And this is not a joke. This is how old I am. When I was in high school, the teachers did not have computers. Like, it's not like they didn't have computers sitting on their desk. I think the only it was a computer lab. I don't know where those teachers went to do computer stuff, if I'm being honest. You got to bone up on math? Well, that's the thing, William. If you genuinely want to understand fractals the way that I was describing them, that's way beyond boning up. Yeah. I think for most people, an initial study of fractals starts with like, let's just study a few of the common fractals and understand how they're constructed. this business of computing non-integer dimensions is way beyond even undergraduate math, in my opinion. It's not way beyond undergraduate math. There are some undergraduate math students who would be capable of working with it, but these are the kinds of undergraduate students that are at the level that they need to be at to understand these definitions of non-integer dimensions. I guess it's one of those things where if you truly understand it, there's a way of explaining it to. It's a number that's not a whole number. Integers are whole numbers, and so non-integer would be, a number like a half or 3.7. It's not a whole number. All right, so you didn't. Okay, so yeah. I feel like it wasn't that many years after I graduated where, all of my college teachers, I feel like all of my college teachers did have a computer in their office. Oh man. We got desynced ladders and shit. All right, I think I know where I am. They're getting chewed up down here by fudge. I was talking at the beginning of the stream about how I wouldn't say I haven't been enjoying streaming as much. It's that I haven't looked forward to streaming as much. When I'm not streaming, the idea of streaming is not as I don't know. It's not there. But when I am streaming, a lot of the times I'm like, all right, this is cool. I'm enjoying this. But anyways, what's up, Mac? How you doing, dude? One of the things that I have considered too is pivoting into doing a little bit more math content, and some of the ideas for some math videos that I've wanted to make just for my students, not like to try to become some big math YouTuber or something. Just stream the process of getting those made. Newton would have known the King James Bible very well. I don't know. I don't know what Newton's religious inclinations were. The next Nile Red. He's a chemistry guy, right? The thing is, Mac, there's just so much math content out there that to think that I would be producing anything that would catch on, it would be foolish. It would be foolish of me. What's fuck, man? All right, this guy's got one too. What do I gotta do? What do I gotta do to summon Talu? Oh, was this just distracting enough to where they're able to take the elevator up and fog wall me? This is seamless co-op, Mac. The seamless co-op mod where we got invasions on seamless co-op. Did these guys fuck up? Oh shit. These guys may have fucked up. So in seamless co-op, you can bring your Pokemons into well, I'm getting to watch the boss, the intro to the boss fight. I might actually get involved in this boss fight. This is still a bug. This is not a feature of seamless. Being able to use your spirit summons is a feature.
Little Calva, I'll soon birth thee anew.
Shit. Damn it. Damn it. The publication order of Esther. I don't fucking have any idea what you're talking about. What's that have to do with Isaac Newton? Is there more? I would say what the activity that's there is easier to connect with because of the matchmaking. There's different matchmaking for seamless, or the matchmaking works differently. The matchmaking works differently, which means that you're more likely to find somebody to invade. The matchmaking works differently, and there's almost nobody invading at sub meta rune levels. Like, it wouldn't surprise me at all to find out that I was the only person invading in this bracket. Invasions have been in the mod for a while now. Cleavered. Get fucking cleavered. Now I wonder if we were to go look at CMLS co-op Elden Ring. Change logs. Let's see. When did they introduce invasions here? F3. Invade. 3 F3 F3. God damn it. .7.4. It looks like whenever like 1.7. I don't know when that was. I don't see any mention of invaders before that. Compatibility update for 1.09. Yeah, I don't know when Invasions came out. Maybe if I look at my my download history, that probably is a good idea. Games. Oh shit, there's going to be an ad. There's going to be an ad. Downloads. Elden Ring. Seamless co-op. Is that the first time I downloaded Seamless Co-op, it looked like it was in July of last year. Really? Really? Interesting. Have I been fucking with Night Rain? No. It doesn't look like my kind of thing. Or it doesn't look like a thing that I would have fun with streaming or playing. Oh shit, I gotta run some ads so that Twitch doesn't hate me. So Twitch is gonna run those ads. And I'm gonna check the basketball score. Boo 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 doo boo doo boo doo boo doo boo. The Thunder is up by 13 with 5 minutes left in the third quarter. Sounds like the Pacers have them right where they want them. I suppose I should probably stand up and move around. So I'll do that. Put on the break screen. Oh no, which one is the fucker and which one is the other fucker? Well, you're the dead fucker. That's for fucking sure. God damn it, man. And we get fucking hunters right away. God damn. That was the most evil swap that I've done in a while. Just right up in his fucking face with a swap. Twitch is gonna run some ads. You sit. Knock him on his ass. Haha! Just long enough to run up and stab him in the face. God damn it. I need to regenerate some of my green here. Would you die? Thank you. Thank you. Fuck, man. That backstab has not been working for me lately. Can we finish this one off like we have been doing? Maybe a setup parry? Come on now. Come on now. Why the fuck are the ads still playing? The count, mother cockins. Oh, the countdown stuff. What the fuck was that? Well, this is not good. Oh man, I might need to take. I'm gonna have to fight off a shit here. That should have been a backstab all the way. Haha! Mr. Big Ping. Who do you think you are, Mr. Big Ping? Crush him! Nice! Fucking Hoarfrost! Hoarfrost stomp fucking kill. Woohoo! Woohoo! Yippee! Okay, I'm back. All right. All right, where do I want to go from here? Where do we go? Did I play Greg the other day? I could go Greg. I could go Grundle. Let's go Grundle. And hopefully not run into too many meta slaves. Set build Grundle. Okay. I might have to shit. I feel a little bit of a tingle in my anus. I wasn't going for that backstab. Speaking of backstabs, Mac, like backstab fishing is a thing in Elden Ring. Somebody just made a YouTube video, like an hour-and-a-half long fucking YouTube video on backstab fishing and crit fishing in Elden Ring and how to do it. We got. Nope. It's the same. It's the same kind of shit that, you know. Seriously? There it is. Spamming R1. It doesn't look all that dissimilar from the kind of things that Project Goof was making for Dark Souls 3. It's just you have to be more precise. You have to be better at it to be successful. And there's some slight changes. There's some ways in which it's different. Hello? It's another QC man. Dropping the fucking Française. Je parle de français. Ah, si. Un peu. Yeah. Rabbernack? What? Rabbernack? What the fuck is Rabbernack? Am I getting debated into giving up my Uh-oh. Do I gotta look this up? Do you guys know one another, or is this just one Quebecois running across another? A form of blasphemy derived from the word tabernacle, used to express a range of strong emotions, most commonly anger, frustration, or surprise. It's one of those French swears that's rooted in religion. It's a very strong expression. Is it comparable to me saying shit fuck? Ah, shit fuck. In Quebec, where Catholicism was once dominant, religious terms like tabernacle became powerful expletives as the influence of the church waned. In the swearing spectrum, it's relatively strong. I don't know. Does it have an English? I don't know. Is there a comparable swear word in English? Jesus Christ. Oh, Jesus Christ. Probably fuck. Well, there's a crash. Shit, man, that's two. That's fucking two. Right. Relaunch. Relaunch. Boo 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 boo. What's my favorite build? I've got a ton of them. I don't know which one's my favorite. I tend to like playing with halberds with offhand weapons as much as anything. Or at least that's what I'm most comfortable with. That's what I crutch on. Now, is it the one that I have the most fun with, though? I don't know. I don't know what build I end up having the most fun with. See, I have so many builds. Like, I genuinely have. Well, and some of them are like, I don't know, copies of other builds at different room levels. But I have like a roster of like somewhere between 85 and 100 at this point. I don't even know. Different invader characters that I can choose from. Although I guess if I were to just count them, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42. I've got 42 kind of distinct builds. Your favorite is Cockman? I've got a massive fly buzzing around. I don't know how you got in here, buddy. Just hanging out in one of my goddamn colored lights. I never got good enough with Cockman for that one to be fun. The game is taken for fucking ever to load. What do we got news-wise? What do we got news-wise going on? Nothing good. Did he get run out of Canada? Was he asked to leave? Trump departs G7 meeting early to focus on the Middle East. I can't remember what the G7 is, if I'm being honest. I don't even know what the fucking G7 is. Is it a security alliance or an economic alliance or it's an economic thing? Why would anybody invite the US to an economic thing at this point? Specifically Trump. Like, what's he going to say? What's he going to say that they're going to be able to believe and actually... Or maybe he's just there for them to tell him he's a fucking asshole. Be like, dude, if you want your country to continue to participate in the world economy with our countries, you have to fucking chill the F out. Oh, Chungus! Chungus! Punishing my spam! God damn it, I fucking Walmarted. I fucking Walmarted. Yeah, you know, you're right. I mean, the U.S. we still have a large economy. Even if we're not, I guess, friendly. Same with China. I'm sure China was China there? Is China part of the G7? G7. Canada, France, Germany, Italy, Japan, UK, and oh, so China's not there. I mean, all of those countries have effectively said that they're going their own way, right? Not their own way. They're going separate from the United States. I think almost all of those countries recently have said, we're going to just go ahead and plan on doing things separate from what the Americans are doing. I know Canada specifically has said that. I'm also pretty sure Japan has said something to that effect. I didn't realize Italy. I think I got into a little bit of a Reddit kerfuffle with an Italian. I think it's an Italian yesterday. Oh, come on. Here we go. This is what happens. This is why this bracket sucks. Too many fucking assholes playing like assholes. And it's just like, man, can't you motherfuckers just get your own goddamn mod to be assholes in? Go fucking circle jerk on the din maps. Like have somebody make a fucking din map. They already have. Clay's already done that. Clay's made din maps that are built for fucking around free for all style. Can I even hit this fucking guy? What the fuck, man? Okay, where am I? I'm not even 100% sure where I am. Fuck. I'm getting fucked up by Tish. Well, these guys fucking shoot laser beams. Fuck, man. I gotta watch out for this fucking asshole. God damn it, man. Eat my whole asshole. This guy is not... This guy has infinite health. I think. I can't tell if this is just the seamless summon jank. Or if this guy's got an unlimited amount of health. It seems like... Fuck! Fuck, man. I'm starting to think that some of these fucking crashes are related to the players. Like the fact that they seem to frequently happen with co-invasions. That one right there was just like that player just got fucked. Like it wouldn't surprise me if there was some aspect of this that was related to people disconnecting. Now I gotta wait another 30 fucking minutes for the game to restart again. So that's fun. Oh. Oh man. Oh, my poop hole's bubbling over right now too. Oh goddamn. I have not, and I probably won't. Oh my god, this is gonna take for fucking ever. I'm gonna take a shit break. I'm gonna take a shit break and maybe run some ads while I take the shit break. Fuck. Oh my god. I'll be back. We all got scooped up. All three of us got scooped. Rawr. Just absolutely crizushed. Oh, you fucking asshole. With your dancing ass fucking bullshit. Your dancing ass bullshit. It's fucking Omen. Oh, now his butt's in my face. Can I crawl through your butt? Dragon Lord. Bad ideas. But it worked! It worked! Holy shit! Ha ha ha! Oh, yes! Um... Got bats? Oh, that was awesome! Oh, we got the double fucking ball sack! Beautiful! Go eat a fucking big penis. You fucking sweaty as fuck blue. With your fucking cool ass backpack. Are you kidding me? What the fuck was that damage? I'm not even gonna get the pleasure. God damn, I cannot. What a fart breath piece of dick. You want another one? Damn it. Yikes. Look at me crutching on illegal hefty pots. Oh man, did I get saved by the fucking pillar? Oh, you killed yourself. You killed yourself, you nerd. Also, good luck getting your fucking runes back, buddy. Oh man, you left those in a real shitty spot. A real shitty spot. I didn't keep you from opening the door, but you're gonna have to leave those runes there, I think. Okay. I get to be a blue? I'm the hero! I'm the hero that comes along! The song's about me and my being a blue! When you think that hope is gone, and you're so far, it seems so wrong. Shit! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, fuck. God damn, my camera just anally butt-fucked me. It anally butt-fucked my whole brain. All right. Calm your naked tits there. Vertigrib. We do something fun. Not really. I was gonna get a backstab no matter what I swap to. There it is. There. Oh, no damage. He just toggled no damage. Good job, asshole. Jesus. Jesus Christ. All right, I'm back. QC, shit. I don't know if you're there. I'll wait for you to come back, I guess. I gotta remember to ask, though. All right, if the game crashes again, I'm done. He says as the game almost immediately is going to crash again. Ugh. Oh, man. Doo doo boo doo boog. Oh, this might be GG's for the evening. QC, is there like a link or something you can send about what I should do with my RAM that I can look at and go, okay, these are the things I should look for and the steps I should take. Continue. I never have Because I've been undervolting, but like kind of manually using go into the RAM section and activate the XMP profile. I'm gonna forget that. I just wanted a goddamn something, a tab I could open to remind me to do it. Is there a goddamn a perfumer? Shit, I need a little bit more FP. I might upgrade the level. I don't know. Inventory. Do I have not. God damn it, Gopher. Oh, this is something. Wait a minute. This is something I'll need to like manually make fucking adjustments like I'm overclocking. Is this going to affect my undervolting? If I turn on this thing on my RAM, is my undervolt going to end up fucking me? Which again, I haven't. I'm still using Intel fucking something or other. I can't remember what I'm using. CPU. I guess that answers my question. This guy looks like he's gonna be. Fuck, man. Insane. Fuck. Fuck, man. This is absurd. Fucking A. Slot 2. I saw something like that the other day too. What was I seeing that? Maybe you said that. Maybe you said slots 2 and 4. I don't know what slots my RAM are sitting in. I'm sure the BIOS would tell me, right? The BIOS will tell me what slots my RAM are sitting in. Boo doo boo doo boo doo doo boo doo boo. I feel like I might have one of them by themselves up here. Or maybe not.
Thank you, my love.
Boo-doo, 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 boot. I don't even begin to know how to pronounce the name. The other QC, thank you for the follow. Now there's 3 QCs. There's Captain QC, there's Cocklow, whatever the fuck that is, QC, and then there's XQC. It's these fucking Quebecers with like no goddamn originality when they're making up their name. You're the one that associates yourself with that turd by putting QC in your name. You're like all the goddamn Brazilians putting fucking bracket BR. Isn't he also have other... Isn't he like XCX QC or some shit like that? I'm thinking of the fucking Charlie XCX singer chick. I'm getting those confused. He's got other letters. Ah, fucking damn. He's got other letters in his name. Right? Fudge. Are these guys just gonna be sitting up here? I gotta be ready for them to actually be down here all of a sudden. What the effington is going on up there? I'm glad I didn't buff. I think this goddamn thing is desynced. Oh, let me up. Let me go up there. This might work now. Wait, what guy just gets high? Can I get high? Fuck! I took too many goddamn pew-pews to the face right there. Man, I'm getting just dicked on right now by pew pews. God damn it right now. Fuck. Oh my god, another Tish. I can't hit a fucking thing right now, and it's frustrating me. It's just a clusterfuck of me swinging my weapon and never actually hitting anything. God damn it, man. Okay. All right. Now I have the advantage. Now I have the high road. Oh my fudge. Nerf. What up? Take your teach and shove it. I have an Asus motherboard? I honestly couldn't tell you. I don't know. Oh, I got some fucking shit mail. Oh, no, that's you. I got all excited that I had some hate mail. But that's just fucking QC. Settings. System. Z790 Tiachi. Whatever brand that is. Device name, processor, installed RAM, ID, product, blah, 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 blah. That's ASRock. Boofadoof. Once again, I ran some ads, but they didn't count. Yeah, that was a given. Probably. Excellent spawns. No fucking chance. That's not what I wanted. I wanted this. I'm starting to get a little bit. All right, take it easy. I'm not sure what I should call you because you got a lot of letters in your name. I should call you Keck. Just call him Keck. God damn it, man. Is that the best you can manage right there? God damn it. The other guy is who the fuck knows where. Upstairs. Downstairs. Got me some loots. Bloop. Where you going, Dominic? Perhaps you guys shouldn't split up when you're playing. Wow, loser, killing me. Your beard is weird. uh. It is interesting that that's the first thing they go for when it's like, man, I got a good beard. You can call me fat. You're right. You can say I'm ugly. I guess it's an opinion, but you can't diss my beard. I can't take you seriously if you're dissing my beard. And then I just know that you're just throwing shit at the wall and seeing what sticks. You got no game. You got no trash talk game. Can't even really see the beard. I mean, you can see enough of it to tell that it's fucking glorious. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe it's because it's like, you know, I'm fucking mole man down here with half of my beard hanging off the bottom of the screen. When did this happen? Why the fuck are we that close to needing more ads? But the pre-roll has another half an hour to go. I don't get that at all. That don't make no goddamn sense. Oh, maybe it's because I only ran a minute. It's because I only ran a minute. So it's going to run 2 minutes worth of ads. It's going to run 2 minutes worth of ads. Or I need to manually run 2 minutes worth of ads. So I'm going to run 60 seconds. All right, take it easy, QC. All right, we're going to run 60 seconds of ads here. Next auto ad is reduced by 1 minute. Okay, so that was my problem. I only ran a minute's worth of ads when I took a shit. Oh, basketball game. Oklahoma City wins game 5. Ooh, dang. Rough. It's like the Indiana Pacers star Tyrese Halliburton had a rough game. How have invasions been going? Shit, man. Oh, it's gonna. Oh, sorry. It's running. It's running. It's running a minute's worth of ads. Do you have ad blocker on, DeBaltic? Are we gonna chat while the ads run? The thing is if I want to like show the full glory of the beard, number one, I have to move the camera just a little bit, but also I gotta move OBS. The full glory of the beard. Oh, maybe you can probably see it better on if I go full screen. Yeah. That's a big beard. It's a big ass beard. A little bit fluffy at the ends. But it's not a neck beard at all. Well, maybe it is a little bit of a neck beard. It's not like an egregious neck beard. God damn it. I'm not looking in a mirror, so I can't tell how to turn my face. It's all chin. It's all chin beard. Oh, anyway, I don't know who's watching at this point. Oh, the ads are done. Okay. I was playing at like 40, the 40 to 70 bracket earlier and just dominating. And now I'm at the 150, 126 to 150 bracket. I'm getting just blasted, mostly by pew-pews. Mostly by pew-pews. It's just like, you know, one of the players is a fucking mage and just uncorks. a mage with like 80 fucking int and just uncorks their fucking, you know, fucking fast pew pews and their spray it and you can't dodge more than half of the fucking damage. You just have to be way more patient. You have to be extra special patient. Am I with 2 people or 3 people? 2 people. I'm just sitting here wondering if these fucking sweaty gankers realize that just a pair of fucking semi-pathetic PvEers who are willing, I don't know, who are just using what the game gives them as far as pew-pews. Fuck me. Fuck me. A couple, just, you know, just some basic bitch PvEers who are just using what the game provides, not limiting themselves, is more dangerous than their fucking, oh, we're a couple of ladder duelists and we're just out ganking for the day. Flexing on all these fucking shitty invaders. I'm getting my ass kicked, straight up. Those guys weren't even using their they weren't even using pew pews. They just busted out. There's been a lot of that though. A lot of players using their spirit summons, and their spirit summons actually getting some work done on me. I don't know why I'm popping this so quick. They're not close. I need to get a better, I might need to get a better Pokemon. I don't know if this bird's gonna get the job done. I can't hit these guys. Fuck me. Terrible. Oh, we got a co-invader. God damn you, man. This guy is just straight up flexing. God damn it, man. We smashed that ass. GG's, whoever that was. I don't know who that. I don't know who that was. His brother was doing that and said horrible bills, but we're wrecking all the invaders. Yeah, that's why I feel like you know anybody who's ganking or hosting in this game is effectively just a clown. A clown who's too bitch mode to invade. It's like it's reasonable that if you don't like invasions and they're too hard, or they're too different, or they're imbalanced, or whatever. But it's like it's fucking pathetic to just be like, well, I'm gonna just host you. I don't have enough of an advantage when I'm an invader. I need an advantage. I'm gonna be a host. Again, it's a bitch mode for serious fucking anybody who's like even remotely serious about fucking PvP to do that on the regular. Okay. Twinklers 75. God damn it, man. It's so hard to do anything when you got a colossal. Yikes, man. Fuck me for thinking I could maybe swing twice. God damn it. Bad moves. Terrible ideas. Terrible ideas, man. Fuck. Gopher, stop worrying about it. Oh, we're getting close. We're getting close. I'm not even rune arced. Fucking Brundle's getting his shit pushed in. Boop, doop, 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 doop. Wasson. Yeah, this is where it's like the part that I struggle with the most on this build is I don't have a problem fighting 1v1, but as soon as I'm fighting anything more than 1v1 with the scythe, I can't seem to hit anything. For whatever reason, all of my attacks are eminently dodgeable, or they end up sailing just right over everybody's head. Oh my god. Oh no. That's a co-invader. Why did you jump at me like that? Where are we going? Why are co-invaders so bad? Why are co-invaders so fucking bad, man? What are you doing, man? I can't even see what this fucking guy is doing. He's just running off on his own. No, doing who knows fucking... What are... He's winning. He's winning. That's all he's doing. Fucking A, man. I'm gonna eat some leftover Taco Bell. I mean, chicken enchilada burrito. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. We can't get a good invasion here. I think I'm done. Something approximating a fun fight. It's just gonna time me out. It's just gonna time me out. All right. I guess I'll raid Makuta, who is doing some Elden Ring invasions on the PlayStation. Raid Makuta. All right. I need to stop making promises about what's the next night's going to be and what I'm playing. I don't know. I might be done. I might be done with BioShock. Then again, I might just have a strong urge to play tomorrow. I don't know. But we'll try to get a stream either tomorrow or Wednesday. Play something. If it's BioShock, it's BioShock. If it's Elden Ring, it's Elden Ring. If it's something else, it's something else. But yeah, I will see you guys whenever the next time is. All right. Have a good night.